This is a demonstration of how to conduct an interview using codinghire.com. On the left screen, we'll go to the dashboard after logging in, and we'll see we have an existing interview here. For this demonstration, we're going to open an existing interview. For a new interview, you would hit this plus sign, you type the candidate's name, save, and then you'd share the link with the candidate. So for now, what we're going to do is open an existing interview. We're going to say reopen the interview, and we're going to go ask a question. At any point, we can share this link with the interviewee. So we'll just do that now. And when the interviewee logs in, we see that they see the same thing we're looking at. So we're going to ask a new question. We'll ask the prompts question. So you get a preview here of what the interviewee is about to see. Note that in the notes for interviewer, we list a solution so that if the interviewee is unable to solve it, we can paste it in for them and show them. So I'm going to go ahead and ask this question to the interviewee, to the candidate. So you'll see we see the same text in both sides, and the candidate has this method to fill in. On each of the questions, we can run, for each question, we can run the question, and it will give us a pass or fail. So it takes a little while to compile, and you see we have a compile error because the method's not implemented correctly. So if we do take a look, we can see that as I type, as the candidate, I see the same text over here as the interviewer. And then I can, as the interviewer also, I can type and the candidate can see what I'm typing. So what we're going to do here, instead of me typing out a solution, I have the solution as the interviewer, so I'm going to paste it in. So if I click on the question notes, you can see I have a solution already ready to go. And each question that we have in CodingHire has a solution in the question notes. So I'm just going to copy that. So me being the candidate over here, I'm going to type in the solution. I'll just paste it in. So it looks like I think I have it done correctly. So I'm going to hit run. I'm going to wait for it to compile and run. Let's see what we get out of it. Okay, so you can see we got a pass here. So that means the candidate's implementation was correct. If, however, I made a mistake, so as the candidate, I'll comment out a critical line. I'll run it again. And you can see the text I got back was fail, and there's a quick description of what failed. So as the candidate, I'll go fix that, run it again, and we should get a pass. So, and if you were watching, you can see that over here on the left screen, I'm seeing the same output. So I can see what the candidate is typing, and I can see the output of the test. So as the interviewer, if I'm happy with that, I can go ask another question. So I'll say we're going to go ask him to do the closest to zero question. You get a preview. I say go ahead and ask. So here's the question. And the candidate will need to scroll up and read the comments for what they're supposed to do. And again, I'll run it with no implementation as the candidate. And you see we get a fail. Since I'm a nice interviewer, I'm going to give him a solution. So I can just paste, as the interviewer, I can just paste the solution right in here. So again, you see don't edit below this point. And typically you're going to see a method, and you just want to replace the implementation of that method. So the implementation is between the open curly brace and the closed curly brace. So I'm just going to paste right in there. And you can see the candidate sees your solution, and either one of you can then run it. And you can see we got a pass. And then you continue on asking additional questions if you need to. And you can also see we have multiple executions. One thing that CodingHard does not do, it does not show the code from the execution. So when we click on execution 1, execution 2, we only see the results of the execution, which is not great since we can't show the candidate's progress towards the solution. So when we're done, we can just say end interview, and you see the candidate screen shows the interview being ended, and you can write some text here and save it. And we'll rate the candidate. Since I'm the candidate, we'll rate it 4 stars. And then you can see the interview shows up here, shows the questions asked, which can be edited later. You can get a PDF output, etc. And then you can archive it.